2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be... Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Saddiq Bey. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And for Boston, White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for him.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, Tatum fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Bey outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum passes to White. To the inside. And Tatum with the basket. On the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 5.
The defense has to try to limit Tatum's impact on the low block. I mean, he's a dangerous player there on the inside.
Holiday against Young. Over Holiday. Young misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pure from three-point range.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender.
Yeah, you know, BA, he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Here's Tatum. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Holiday. Outside White. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. A great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Murray. Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Johnson against Tatum. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. And Bey pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Over Holiday. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Brown. The 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks shooting 43% to get this one underway. Murray against White. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, the open man's out there. You got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Bey. Young finds Johnson. Pass to Murray. Here's Okongwu. That one's good. This game is all even.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Inside. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Timeout called the Hawks. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
Yeah, they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. I mean, the coaching change to that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
So it's Boston now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Horford inside. Hunter covering. White for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Now here's Young. No made baskets yet. Here's Matthews. And the Hawks with another 3.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense. Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound, Celtics.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
White for the 3. Can't get it to drop. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Bogdanovich down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Tough to be upset at that kind of defense. You got to credit Bogdanovich. Pretty much zoned in.
To the right side. Outside White. No good from outside. Derek White getting it done for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment.
18. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Murray, Sadiq Bey out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
Brent Kristaps Porzingis, he's a big man who can do a whole lot.
Knocks down the 3-ball, can defend inside, and causes some problems with his length. Makes smart passes because he knows the league and he knows the tendencies. This guy is very skilled and is getting better.
White, that one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. White's got 10 points in the game.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
They inside. Brown's there. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. They get it back. And Capella gets it to go. He has 6.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
White, the pass to Brown. Back to White. To the paint. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside White. Right side Brown. Back to White. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Johnson. And here's Bey. Fires from deep. He buries it from three. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Capella, pass to Murray. Takes it inside. Nice D from Tatum.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Down low. Holiday finds Porzingis. Ooh, but he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Man, you watch Drew Holiday, Brent. This guy is so tough, physically and mentally.
NBA, there's a lot of guys in the league that we say are underrated, but the secret is out on Drew Holiday, especially after the way he played in the NBA Finals. This guy is the best defensive perimeter player on the floor, unselfish, and what a great backcourt partner. And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Pritchard's checked in for White. Murray scanning the floor. Johnson controls the rebound and the putback. Johnson's got 5 now. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. 4-point game. What a finish from Porzingis.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Porzingis with the block. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Here's Holiday. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
That's confident shooting there for Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
The kick out to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Murray. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Here's Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 7 assists in the game.
Calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Here's Bey. Tatum with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Johnson. Matthews, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Trae Young in for Murray. Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 10. And here's Hunter from the arc. Holiday grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Young, the pass to Matthews. Outside Hunter. Pass to Bey. Shoots over Brown. To the left wing. Here's Matthews. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Matthews got 5 now. Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. Back to Pritchard. Now Brown. Back to Pritchard. Launches it. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Holiday from long range connects from downtown. He's got 9.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
That's good from Holiday on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. High post Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
That one misses. And he's good on the second.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
With the score, the Celtics 42.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this play. A whole other half. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
And Kenny, what you think about Atlanta?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against the team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And now with the second half about to get under.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
White and Brown in the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner. Protects the rim, he rebounds, he does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise, being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. BA?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Sally. Young against Holiday. Second half getting started. About a minute play. Kept alive. Johnson. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got 7 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the session.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Pass to Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Young with the bucket. Boston with the ball. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by White. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
Sam Hauser.
Murray finds Johnson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Young. Young won't be held back.
Turning up the heat now. Young hustles to beat the inside defense.
Celtics with the lead. Here's Hauser, covered by Johnson. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win one, lose one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. I think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with a goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
And the shot goes. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, can we do away with the underrated part of what Drew Holiday brings to the table? Man, he's capable.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Five on the clock. Right side Johnson. Here's Capella. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Shoots over Capella. Porzingis misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Hauser passes to White. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. When he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Time called here, so Hawks decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Changes for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Drew Holiday. Down low. Here's Hunter. Rebound Boston. Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher. Doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
Young looking over the floor. Pass to Okongwu. To stop the run. And no good, trying to use the glass. Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Inside, White gets it to go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Young. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. The rebound by Matthews.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
White, the pass to Tatum. 2 easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. The shot that time not on target. The Celtics have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Tatum.
Off contact, but just a beautiful shot by Tatum. He's added so much strength through the years.
Outside Young. From 11 feet away. The shot off that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Bay in at small forward. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
Johnson finds Young. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. The three ball. The rebound by Murray. The Hawks shooting about 43% on this one. Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Young. Back to Bay. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Back to Capella. And that one's drained from the low block.
With a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Holiday passes to Pritchard. And there it is for him.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Holiday against Murray. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
It's Brown on the wing. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Drills it from deep.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Murray passes to Young. Baseline Jay is on the way. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Out to the right wing. It's Pritchard. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And the shot's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Murray. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Horford inside, covered by Johnson. Offensive rebound. Brown against Bay. Brown passes to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Out to Horford. This one for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Bay left side for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
Holiday with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside White. And here's Horford for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Back to Brown. Pass to White. Jacks up a 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 16. And there's 1:38 left in the 4th. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jrue Holiday.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jrue Holiday.
Now, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Bay against Brown. Will it go? Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Matthews in for Trae Young. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 4. Murray for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice strong finish by Bay, meeting the defense's challenge.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Jalen Johnson.
Murray with it. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
As always.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's a build. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, you know, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play, you know?
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brett Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.